Grum is gone, and so is his ship. He's retreated. We won!
You know, in 2005, we were really blessed with 2 team-ups with the same teams in 1 year, and only one was cooked all the way through. You guys should become Patreon members and get your name and a shout out at the end of every new video. Link's in the description. Okay.
Gotcha!
History, the first team-up episode of SPD with Dino Thunder, and it's alright, I guess. Broodwing shows this scientist guy that he got the dino gems from a distant planet, and wait, am I missing something? Didn't the dino gems get put up in a museum or something? Are these different? Like, they're the same colors, like, linked with the same dinosaurs and powers, like, anyway. Connor, Kira, and Ethan are at their 1-year high school reunion for Reefside High, which is already its own thing. Do high schools really have 1-year reunions? What a waste of time.
Connor McKnight, my ex-partner in crime fighting.
I didn't think I'd see you at the reunion.
You fought the world together for a year and nearly died probably a bunch of times and didn't think you'd see him at a high school reunion? What a...
McDonald's.
They immediately get transported to where Broodwing is in 2025, notice the dino gems behind them, snatch them, and head out of there. Look, this all happens in the first minute, by the way.
What's new in the SPD zoo, Commander?
I hope that was improvised, because that's one of the funniest things Jack has ever said.
I'm detecting an alternate Ranger energy downtown.
Then it's gotta be the A Squad.
They made it back.
Yes!
SPD starts picking up readings from the morphing grid, showing that Rangers have appeared downtown alongside Crybots. They initially believe it's the A Squad, but quickly find out it's an entirely different team from the past. How do they have their Dino Gem powers if they said in the finale of Dino Thunder that they feel they're back to normal and that the gem energy was fried?
Power's gone.
It took everything the gems had to destroy Mesogog.
So these are just...
Ancient artifacts that will look great in a museum.
Maybe they are different or re-energized. I had to go to the Ranger Wiki just to figure out what was even going on because the show doesn't explain any of it and not even Ranger Wiki understands what's happening. I love the utter confusion between Dino Thunder and SPD, both believing that they're the only Power Rangers that exist. It makes so much sense and the sass is amazing.
Wait a minute, you can't be the Power Rangers.
Why not?
Why not? It's
Hey guys. It's okay.
This episode is a lot of just standing around, but I do enjoy Dino Thunder trying to figure all this stuff out. Like, it's fun.
Just because we're not Rangers anymore doesn't mean we can't fight. Okay, you guys chill.
This episode is also just a lot of SPD fighting and Dino Thunder watching them fight because they're not allowed to. SPD doesn't think they can handle it, which, I mean, I guess is understandable. It's just not all that interesting. Connor, Kira, and Ethan decide they want to charge out there and help, Cat using their Dino Gems to pull their morphers out of the archive to be usable again.
Power Rangers! You guys ready? Ready! Dino Thunder! SPD! Emergency!
This fight is both amazing and also just sort of okay at the same time. Koichi Sakamoto works his magic as always, even having the 2 Red Rangers running alongside the SPD truck that I don't remember the name of. But this fight also just suffers a bit from the team imbalance. SPD has 6 Rangers fighting, and with Dino Thunder it's only 3. Tommy and Trent aren't part of this crossover for some reason, I don't know. Connor teams up with Jack and Kruger, Kira with the 2 girls, and Ethan with Bridge and Sky. The thing is though, all Kira and the girls do is shoot their blasters from far away, and Ethan does like one move while Sky and Bridge fight without him for the majority of the battle, which is like, dude. The Dino Rangers use Super Dino mode for the entirety, but I don't really feel it's used to its full potential, just purely for aesthetic. But you'd better believe SPD showed off SWAT mode though, and it looks as amazing as ever.
Connor, Jack, Kira, Z, Ethan, Sky, Sid, Bridge, and Sam. That was great teamwork. Yeah!
Honestly, to me the best thing about this crossover is the ending. SPD relays how important it is for Dino Thunder to return to their time to keep time flowing normally, as they each do so much for others in the future. It even becomes canon that Ethan's technology prowess improves to the point that some of his works influence the machinery and code at SPD.
Your memory of us will be erased, but we won't forget you. Thank you.
This crossover feels very rushed to a certain extent. I mean, as mentioned earlier, it is admittedly a lot of just standing around and talking, and it overall just feels sort of empty, like it wasn't seasoned properly. A lot of things just go unexplained, and I don't entirely understand why certain things happened. Wormhole.
Why not? It's
Grum is gone, and so is his ship. He's retreated. We won!
It's so funny to me that both crossovers start off with someone saying something and getting hype and it turning out not to be true at all 2 seconds later. So apparently this episode was a DVD exclusive feature. I grew up with this SPD DVD, which had the episode on it, so I just never knew that at all. And honestly, with how this episode turned out, this should have been the actual crossover counted in the episode numbers, with History being a DVD exclusive instead.
Celebration time, you said it yourself, Grum, is gone.
Yes, he's...
Instead of them coming to the future, SPD goes to 2004 as Grum plans to take over Earth in the past where SPD doesn't exist yet, which would be smart if not for the fact that he didn't go back far enough. No matter what year he went back to, there's always going to be a team of Power Rangers there to stop him. Ninja Storm, Wild Force, Time Force, and the fact that SPD caught him before he even made it to 2004 means that no matter how far he went back, SPD would be following him regardless. Oops. Grum recruits Zeltrax to help with his takeover, and SPD tells the Dino Rangers what's going on.
Connor, Kira, Ethan, nice to see you guys again. You must be trenched.
They then get a call to the city and basically go, hey, you guys stay here, we gotta do some Sentai footage real quick to pad things out. And the Dino Rangers are like, but this is our fight now too. And then they do the Sentai footage anyway. Fight, fight, fight. Tommy shows up, but it's Trent's actor voicing some of his lines while the rest are pulled directly from Dino Thunder because they couldn't get Jason David Frank back again.
I read all about you. Time to go to work. Oh, yeah. Time to go to work.
SPD emergency.
Patrol Delta. Yeah. Dino Thunder, power up. Dino power.
This fight is phenomenal. We now have the full Dino Thunder team alongside all of SPD, and the teamwork is crazy. The usual color matchups you'd expect, the mentors going co-op to take out Zeltrax, and in general we get to see so much more of the teams fighting with each other and each pulling their own weight.
Not bad. Thanks. Check this out. Ha! That did it.
At one point, both teams are backed into a circle, and we get one of the most iconic scenes in the franchise.
No one gets inside our circle.
No one gets inside. No one gets inside.
No one gets inside.
No one gets inside.
No one gets inside.
No one gets inside.
No one gets
No one
inside.
gets inside. No one gets inside.
No one gets inside.
No one gets inside. You got it, Commander. Attack!
It's so symbolic of Power Rangers as a whole and still gives me chills. Like, this is what it's all about. We see the Battleizers pulled out and end with the Team Cannons annihilating the rest of the enemies.
Power Rangers! Defenders of Earth!
At the end of the day, everyone has their memories wiped, and including SPD this time. They didn't do that before. I don't, man, what?
Your memory of us will be erased, but we won't forget you.
Say cheese. Say cheese.
This one to me just feels so superior to History. Like, the full team is here, mostly showing off the new choreography between the two, fun character interactions. It just feels like more was baked into Wormhole compared to the previous crossover. And it's so strange to me that there even were two entirely separate crossover events between the exact same teams in the same year. Wormhole even having SPD acknowledge that they fought together before. Nevertheless, I kind of want to hear what you guys think in the comments. Was there one that you preferred over the other, and what were your thoughts on both? SPD was special in so many ways, and one of the most notable being the gems that they gave us. See what I did there? That's a Dino Thunder joke, dude. Alicia, Andrew, Austin, Brandon, Katie, Disney Captain, Donnie, Emilia, Helen, Ian, Junior the Hedgehog, Matthew, Mia T. Toon, Prima Donna,